When the Belle Époque era blossomed, the name Paul César Helleu had already become a symbol of sophistication, style, and female grace. His dry needle and pastel conveyed the lightness of touch, the shine of silk, the eyes of Parisian women who seemed to live their lives right on the sheet. But behind this aesthetic ease stood a difficult path, the support of friends and the courage to look for oneself in new worlds. One of the most important people in Helleu's life was John Singer Sargent, an artist 4 years his senior and already recognized talent. Their friendship began in their youth and lasted until the end of their lives. It was Sargent who supported Helleu at a time when his works were not yet being bought. He was the first to purchase one of his paintings, a gesture of trust, which became the impetus for Helleu's belief in his own style. Later, they often traveled together, painted, discussed art, and it was this friendship that shaped Helleu's taste, identity, and direction in many ways. By the turn of the century, Helleu had become one of the most fashionable artists in Paris. He depicted Parisian Belle Époque like no other. Elegant, modern, with character, in hats and flowing dresses. His studio became a place where socialites, writers, and actresses dreamed of getting to. His muse, Alice's wife, was a face that made him famous in the art world. Her image became a recognizable standard of the era. His life was full not only of art, but also of passion for the sea. Helleu took up sailing, owning 4 yachts during his lifetime. Ships, harbor views, life in the port of Deauville, and women in their fashionable sea attire became subjects for many bright and inspired works. But Helleu was never just a Parisian artist. In search of new opportunities, he went to New York several times, where his style instantly conquered the American elite. His portraits were commissioned by the Vanderbilt, Morgan, and other influential families. On his second trip to the United States in 1912, Helleu was commissioned to design the ceiling of New York Central Station. He decided to paint a mural depicting a blue-green night sky covered with zodiac star signs crossing the Milky Way. Although the astrological pattern was widely admired, the ceiling was covered in the 1930s and not fully restored until 1998. But the world, which loved beauty and carefreeness so much, was constantly changing. Events were coming that would destroy Belle Époque forever.